why are employers not hiring more workers?
It is just too many people applying and not enough jobs. Right?
There aren't enough jobs to meet demand.
I'm here because I'm looking for a job.
We do have difficulty finding good, all-around quality people.
The real problem is that there's just not enough jobs, not that people are incapable of accepting the jobs that are available.
Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine.
Barack Obama has failed America. Over 16 million Americans are out of work or just quit looking for jobs. Millions more are unemployed. 3 years later, unemployment is still above 8%, and that was the figure he said his stimulus would keep from happening.
Oh, and you can let your hair down. Hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks, it's kinda hard to watch.
Americans are focused on the right issue, and that is who on this stage can get America working, because we know for a fact the resident of the White House cannot. And I'll guarantee you the entrepreneur in America, the small businessman and woman, they're looking for a president that will say we're going to lower the tax burden on you and we're going to lower the regulation impact on you and free them to do what they do best, create jobs.
The House Republican plan for America's job creators has 5 major goals. 1. To empower small business owners and reduce regulatory burdens. This includes requiring congressional review and approval of any government regulations that have a significant impact on the economy or burden small businesses. 2. Reforming the tax code to allow American businesses to bring back their overseas profits without having to pay a tax penalty, so they can invest in our economy and create American jobs. 3. Increase competitiveness for American manufacturers. The idea here is that the more that businesses export, the more they produce. The more businesses produce, the more workers they need. Therefore, job creation. 4. Encourage entrepreneurship and growth. This means removing barriers to building a first-class workforce so that the U.S. can compete in the global marketplace and lead the way in technological development and growth. 5. Pay down America's unsustainable debt burden and start living within our own means. This means we need to build upon the House Republicans' budget by enacting significant spending cuts. This 2010 chart shows the average United States unemployment rates for the last 3 presidents. As you can see, during Obama's presidency, the unemployment rate has gone from 5.3% to 9.3%. The unemployment rate has been at or above 8% for 34 consecutive months. Unemployment had not been above 8% for 2.5 years consecutively since the Great Depression. President Obama wants to extend unemployment insurance for another year. The House Republicans want to ensure that those who truly need unemployment insurance can rely upon it, but also reform the program to ensure it focuses on helping get people back to work, like instituting basic work requirements, allowing states to test innovative state-based solutions, and permitting states to perform drug screening and testing to improve prospects for future employment. A new study from Ohio State said that the actual impact of the $1.2 trillion stimulus was a net job loss of 550,000. President Obama proposes the infrastructure improvement of 35,000 schools and the creation of thousands of transportation projects nationwide. The House Republicans want to use infrastructure funds more effectively to support economic growth without borrowing more money.
Congressman Paul, I want to begin with you. Do you believe we need specific federal programs to put the American people back to work?
The federal government have a sound currency. That creates a healthy economy. I would like to see massive reduction of regulations. I would like to see income tax reduced to near zero as possible. And that is what we have to do. We have to get the government out of the way. We have to recognize why we have unemployment And it comes because we have a deeply flawed financial system that causes financial bubbles. The bubbles burst and you have the unemployment. Now, the most important thing to get over that hump that was created artificially by bad economic policies is to allow the correction to occur. You have to get rid of the excessive debt. You have to get rid of the malinvestment. And you don't do that by buying the debt off the people who were benefiting from it. So we, the people, shouldn't be stuck with these debts on these mortgage derivatives and all. We need to get that behind us, which means the government shouldn't be doing any bailout. So most of the things to improve the environment is getting the government out of the way and enforce contract laws and enforce bankruptcy laws.